So these sunstripe trailing cherry type tomatoes got planted out 7 days ago. Today's Tuesday the 22nd of April. They haven't been doing too well, but you wouldn't expect it when they've been freezing their tits off. Well, not quite, because it's been getting down to about 6 Celsius at night. But it's due to get warmer, and from next Monday it's due to be 20 Celsius during the day and 10 Celsius at night. So that would be the proper time to be planting things like tomatoes and peppers out. You can see that there's various bits that are dying off, but the rest of the plants are okay. So that would be sunburn and windburn, whatever. I think one over here or here was flowering last week, but we've now got a couple of more starting to flower, and there you can see the flower buds starting there, and another one in flower there. So as Alison says, they're not dead yet. The excess water, it does actually come out through the bottom of the legs, so they've got hollow legs. So you can see how much I've overwatered a little bit. Like I fed them this morning. I'm still giving them normal 5-5-5 feed. So I don't know when to switch over to tomato feed. And the lovage, this seems to happen to one of the lavages every year, that it's like sickly or dead or dying. And they're susceptible to getting black fly and ants. So I've deadheaded the daffodils, and there's something else growing here which I'm not absolutely sure what that is, but as it's actually in the middle of the planter, that tends to suggest that it was me what planted it. Right, I've got one asparagus sprig there, or whatever it's called. I got that about 3 years ago, and I've just put it in that container and just left it there. I wasn't actually watering the thyme and the sage because it just didn't enter my head. It was like springtime, and I'm not in the habit of watering things because I hadn't actually got the garden going then, and they died on me by surprise because they just hadn't entered my head. But I've killed this sage off before, so I started feeding it a week ago, and I'm expecting it to come back to life. So you can see some signs of life there. Can't really see too much signs on the thyme, apart from that little snail there. I've took the opportunity this morning to trim the thyme. I gave it what can be described as a pudding bowl cut. So that's the front garden. I'll be planting this up with the some peppers at some stage, because that's too low to the ground for tomatoes. And this will be getting tomatoes. That one will be getting tomatoes. That one will be getting peppers as well, or it might get a pumpkin. The problem with this container is that when you don't have anything in it, over the winter I was having either cats or foxes or both pooping in it. So I either need to move it so it's not next to the alleyway, or have something growing in it to stop the animals pooping. This is mainly dahlias, although it doesn't look like it at the moment. So, I think a dahlia might have actually started growing there again, and there as well. So that's it before I've actually got my act together. I think these might be antirrhinums, particularly as they're around the outside. So they've survived from last year. But it'll probably be still got a dahlia in the middle of it. So at some stage I need to sort all of this rubbish out as well. And it looks like we've got some a bramble growing there. What fun! Right, so I don't know. Like the front garden at the moment isn't my priority, so I don't know when all this stuff is going to get done. But it tends to be a spur of moment thing with me, rather than me saying, "Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow morning," and do it tomorrow morning. Just like one day I wake up and, or like say in the middle of the day, I was like, "Yeah, it's time to do it. I'll just start work on it." So that's the update from the front garden.